What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So it's been a while since the last Cyber Dragon video I've uploaded. I think it's been over a month, so that's unacceptable, man. I have to keep making Cyber Dragon videos more often, maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks, it depends. But you guys really need to smash the like button if you want me to make Cyber Dragon videos more often. 1,000 likes, and I promise I will always make a Cyber Dragon video at least every month. And of course, the more likes we get, the more often I'll upload Cyber Dragon videos. But yeah, this deck will also be getting more support in Darkwing Blast because of the continuous spell card Clockwork Knight. It transforms every monster on the field into a machine. Your monsters gain 500 attack, and then your opponent's monsters lose 500 attack, and in the graveyard, you can banish it and then search your Regulus, and then discard a card. So that even triggers the effect of Hurts, which is a lot of really nice synergy. This card is definitely going to make Cyber Dragon way better, way nastier going second. And the deck is already really good going second, so all we really have to do is fix the going first with this deck. It's really the only huge issue that Cyber Dragon's always had, because you only have 5 cards instead of 6, so it becomes a little harder to capitalize off of your resources, and you're basically playing on like simplified game state very early on. So that's the beauty about going second. You can just contact Fuse and then beat down, so even if you don't necessarily draw like the best hand, you can still win. Anyways, before this video starts, as always, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch and Instagram. Again, trying to get 1,000 likes on this video. I'll also be making a live stream on this deck as soon as we get 1,000 likes. So make sure you smash the like button. And now let's get right into it. So I'm playing 2 copies of Therion King Regulus, as well as the field spell. Didn't want to play too many Regulus and too many field spells, otherwise it's just going to be bricky. So if I draw only one, it's more than perfect. And I can also dig into it with Prosperity. So yeah, this lineup is probably the best. And then 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Fear, so I can make Link 2s like a Splight Elf. Very nice in this deck because you're also playing Cyber Dragon Core, so that you can revive back the core. And there's actually an OTK with this card. It actually created a brand new way to kill your opponent. So again, if this video can get 1,000 likes, I'll also make combos on this deck. Anyways, triple core is just way too self-explanatory. 1 extra because it's actually really bad to draw. And then double copies of Herds because we're not playing Galaxy Soldier or Forbidden Droplet. So with less discard outlet cards, this card is actually not that great at 3. However, again, if you're playing Galaxy Soldier, this card is great at 3 because Hertz and Galaxy Soldier is infinity with a monster on the field. So if you have like any other extender, you can push and make more interruptions. So yeah, only 10 monsters, not a lot. And then for the spells, triple emergency, double prosperity, triple super poly, 1 cyber load, and then 1 Therion King's field spell. Sorry, Therion Disc Coliseum. Wow, they actually changed the name completely? Damn, that's actually crazy. But yeah, so no Terraforming, no Mystic Mine. Although you could actually play both. You could also play Demise of the Land with Metaverse. It definitely works very well. But yeah, Super Poly is actually really nice with Garura and Mudragon, Jagos Tapelia, etc. So yeah, that's it for the spell cards. And for the trap cards, triple Imperm. This is really nice because you can draw it for turn and it still has value. It's just like the best hand trap to play if you only have space for 1 hand trap. I wouldn't play Ash because drawing multiple Ash is bad, drawing multiple Imperms is good, drawing Imperm for turn is good, drawing Ash for turn, it's usually bad, sometimes it's good, it depends on the deck that you're playing. If your opponent obviously is going like Artifact Sanctum on your turn, you would be very happy to top deck an Ash for turn, but whatever. Anyways, for the other trap cards, 3 Ice Dragon's Prison, as well as 3 Crackdown, so I'm actually going to be covering these 2 together. I just needed more ways to like make it so that your opponent would not be able to beat you in simplified game state because I'm also playing Rivalry. So Crackdown is pretty nice at stealing your opponent's monsters and then linking them off so that you can make like Splight Elf or whatever. And so it's really just for that. And also Crackdown has nice synergy with Rivalry because even under Rivalry, you can still legally activate Crackdown even if it like doesn't match the type of the monsters that you have on the field. And then by game mechanic, the monster that you steal with Crackdown will immediately go to the graveyard. And if I recall correctly, it is not going to the graveyard with card effects, so it is not going to be triggering its effects if it has any. So yeah, Crackdown Rivalry is really good. However, Ice Dragon's Prison Rivalry clashes together because this actually special summons monsters. Crackdown steals the monsters, so it's not the same thing. And it's still a good card. You can still do some really nasty things with it. So I'm actually a big fan of this card overall in trap decks. But if we ever get something that's a little better than Ice Dragon's Prison, I'm definitely going to be very open to playing that instead. And again, the Mystic Mine version of this deck can definitely work. Anyways, Trap Trick with Triple Overflow, Unending Nightmare. This card is insane. Yo, freaking Mystic Mine decks have no chance against this deck. so many outs to Mystic Mine. Even Solemn Strike is an out to Mystic Mine. Yeah, you can overflow pop the mine, you can strike yourself, you can Unending Nightmare, and if you're playing Compulse and Heavy Storm Duster, there's that as well. So yeah, anyways, 40 cards for the main deck. Very smooth 10 monsters, 10 spells, and 20 traps lineup. And for the extra deck, I'm on double Mega Fleet with the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So I think moving forward, it's gonna be a little... we're gonna be playing more Fortress because you're going to be using Clockwork Knight, so every monster becomes a machine. Therefore, you're going to be summoning this every single time, which opens up the door to rank 8 plays. And that's really cool because even Regulus is a level 8. So if you play Regulus and easy to summon Fortress, you can start making Dingirsu or Zombie Stein because Fortress is a dark. So you can use double Fortress to make Zombie Stein. Sorry, I said, yeah, Zombie Stein. Yeah, the one that negates anything by discarding a card. So that's actually a really good card. Predaplan Dragos Tapeli as a super poly target, as well as Garura and Mud Dragon of the Swamp. That way you cover as much ground as possible. There's also Cyber Eternity Dragon that could be nice. Basically, you would need like multiple machine monsters or Chimera Tech Over Dragon with a Cyber Dragon. So with Clockwork Knight, you can interrupt your opponent while they're playing. That's really, really cool as well. And then, yeah, Rampage, Infinity Nova. Even though I'm only playing one level 5 monster in the deck, this is not too hard to summon thanks to Puzzlomino. And that's the card that probably nobody really knows in this entire extra deck. Anyway, Seeger is obvious, Lena is obvious because you can crash it and then search Cyber Dragon Core. And also revive back your opponent's light monsters. Splight Elf is really, really good, but the combo is actually a little tricky. So, again, I'm going to be covering it in a video very soon. And Puzzlomino is also a card that I'm going to be covering again if you forgot or if you just never knew in the first place. So, Cyber Dragon hurts, and Nexture with Fear is actually Infinity. Basically, you're going to be making Puzzlomino and then use the effect of Nexture to summon itself, revive back the Cyber Dragon, and it's going to be summoned to the zone the Puzzlomino points to. Puzzlomino will turn it into a level 5, so that way your Nexture is level 5 and Cyber Dragon is there already on the field level 5, so that you can make Nova, revive back something, make Infinity, and that way you only need Cyber Dragon as your only level 5, and you still have Infinity access. That's really nice because Galaxy Soldier is very bricky if you don't have Hertz or Core access, just not going to be doing anything in your hand, except if you're trying to discard like 2 light monsters like Nexture and Fear, which is not really good, not gonna lie. Anyways, for the 2 final monsters, El Mirage and Anima. So Anima is there for Cyber Dragon Hertz, and El Mirage is there because of Cyber Dragon Core with Regulus. So we're gonna be going normal Core and then search something, turn it into El Mirage just to get a machine in the grave, and then you summon the Regulus. So it's really just for that. Anyways, 15 cards in the extra deck. And the idea section doesn't really have anything new, so Nibiru, Jizukiru, that's searchable off of a repair plant, which I will basically never play in the trap version, unfortunately. Dino Wrestler Pancratops with Satchila Fenrir when we're going to be getting the card. In Darkwing Blast, Mana Dragon Zornitrion, that's really nice in trap decks overall. I made a video covering this card, actually. Inspector Border and Thunder King Ryo if you're going first. Both of these cards are interesting. Inspector Border is a light machine that can be searched with Cyber Repair Plant, but it's actually very hard to achieve turn 1, because you cannot normal summon Inspector Border while you control other monsters. You're going to have to set it. So it's actually not that great at all. You're gonna have to hard draw this card more often than not. Anyways, Ryo is meh. I mean, it's good against a bunch of decks as well that need to search. And it's kind of like a Solemn Strike, so it's decent, but it's not great anymore in 2022. There are some better options. Now, if you're trying to play the Trains rank 10 package with like Machina Citadel and Overdrive, you can definitely do that. So Zeus, Juggernaut Liebe, and Gustav Max. And if you're trying to play Splight cards or just focus on Splight Elf, revive back the core, and then make Gigantic, and then stuff like that. You can also play the Splight package, Sky Cavalry Centauri, and Downward Magician, so that you can make a 4-material Zeus. Heatwave if you're going first and you're not even trying to do any of what I just said. Forbidden Droplet, Mystic Mind, Evenly Match, etc. Just some random ideas that I'm throwing there, just to give you kind of like I guess an idea of what to do if and what to expect if you're trying to play Cyber Dragon traps in this format. So that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this deck in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.